We dey go.
Rolling.
Welcome to Full Access. Charlie, they threatened me so many times they make I not talk the episode number. So yeah, it's your boy Reginald Adama, and I'm back with another editorial. Today we're gonna talk about Ghana being the inspiration pit stop for most African countries when it comes to creativity, when it comes to music specifically. Now, why am I saying this? It feels as though like some vibe day here, every African artist when they come here and then when they leave and then they go back to their homes, they leave with something. And I want to speak on it because it feels as though we Ghanaians being here, it's more or less like the thing is closer to us, so we don't really see it and we end up fighting other stuff. I'm going to pull up a couple of examples to back this chat, as we all say, so that you know that I'm really, really standing on business with this editorial. We're not going to go too far. We're going to start with Stonebwoy. Now, Stonebwoy released Pull Up, right? He released the original song and then the remix came with Pato Rankin. At that point in time, it was only a small fraction of people who have heard of Pato Rankin, but Pato Rankin hopped on the remix and this guy just took the baton and then like he ran and then like he had like a very, very illustrious career, right? Not so long after, Burna Boy came into the scene. He was doing like, Burna Boy has been in the scene for quite some time now, but he had a little like issues here and there. So be like then he did, they like Iron Boy or no, he did about. But then cool, Burna Boy went, he came back with Outsiders. And then after Outsiders, people started like taking notice of him. People started paying close attention to him. So 5 years ago, he sat on Apple Music. He sat like on Apple Music, on an interview with Julia Adenuga. And if you don't know who Julia Adenuga is, Julia Adenuga happens to be the sister of Skepta. She has a very, very like good career in broadcasting as well. So Burna Boy sat with her, and then they were talking, and Burna Boy made he made a statement that ended up like going very, very viral. He made a statement by saying that he really, really finds peace when it comes to Ghana, specifically when he goes to the Labadi Beach. And he also like made a statement that he feels as though God lives at the point where the sea meets the skies. It feels like anytime he's at Labadi Beach and then like he sees that, it feels like, that is peace. And he also feels like, that is where God lives. It's actually a plethora of artists who have come to Ghana and have picked inspirations from Ghana and then they've run with it. But we know they see. Mr. Easy, for example. Mr. Easy came. What made me notice Mr. Easy was his song Bankulize. You did Bankulize with Papi Kojo. And at that time, Papi Kojo was extremely hot. Was very, very hot. He was like the new kid on the block at that time. And anything Papi Kojo touches at that time was gold. And Papi Kojo hopped on Mr. Easy's Bankulize. He gave to him for free because, at that time, Jules was his friend as well. And Guilty 2 was his friend. They did that. And Mr. Easy from there did Accra to Lagos, and then he did from Lagos to London. And then right now, when it comes to music moguls, when I'm mentioning music moguls in Africa, Mr. Easy is being mentioned. Why am I saying this? It feels as though like we have some vibe day here. We know they see the vibe. We just day and then like we take them for granted. We fight Nigerians when it comes to like Afro beats and some plenty things, bro. Like that is not what we're supposed to be doing. Like you need to ask yourself, what's the here if these people come here, then they come pick for here. Some essence they come and pick the essence, run with it, and then like they are going to have like proper like careers and all of that. It's actually a plethora of things. Burna Boy came for pilgrimage here. The time Burna Boy was having the issues, and what I'm about to talk about is even like way before Burna Boy sat on their Apple Music Up Next interview with Julia Adenuga. Now, Burna Boy came for pilgrimage here and he was hanging out with Shatta Wale. Right after, like, he hanging out with Shatta Wale, he picked some essence from that link up. He picked certain things from that friendship that they had. He picked something from that time they spent together. And then since then, Burna Boy has never been the same. Ever since then. Wizkid, for instance, Wizkid is literally in Ghana every December. Why is that? Why these people know they go Nigeria at the end of the year, they'll go and spend time in Nigeria? Like, bro, something they here. We are actually sitting on something, but we don't see it. We are blinded by a lot of things. We are blinded by the politics when it comes to music. We are blinded by the success Nigerians are having. We are blinded by the success people in Tanzania, people in South Africa are having when it comes to music. And we are fighting for literally like nothing. Some essence they here. You guys have to like sit down, hone in, and then find that essence, turn it around, and make it your thing. To be very, very, just like how South Africans have morphed house music into amapiano. That is their thing. Right now, when you hear amapiano, it's evidence that you say that, yeah, Charlie, you know where you are going to like trace it back to. It's very, very evident. Like, there's been songs that's like, when you hear, you notice that, nah, Charlie, they picked their inspiration from Ghana. For example, Wizkid's Maya is obviously like Ahunkawu. But then, yeah, like, we notice it, we talk about it a little bit on socials and then it dies there. But then we don't ask ourselves that, like, Charlie, what's now a day here? The people them day here, like, they know they see. But then people from outside will leave and then come and pick it up and then go with it. To be very honest, this is my depression. I'm going to end this with Afro Nation. Now, Afro Nation has been in existence for quite some time now. They've been having concerts in Portugal. They've been having concerts like literally all around the world. And they came to Ghana. They did Afro Nation in Ghana. And for some strange reason, they were like, they're not going to do Afro Nation in Ghana anymore. And last year, they were supposed to go and do Afro Nation Nigeria because, yeah, the Nigerians people, like, I'm saying Nigerian people, the Nigerians be the people with them, they like on top of the music markets right now. So it's actually like, it makes sense for them to go to Nigeria and then do Afro Nation in Nigeria. But you have to ask yourself, why is it that when they went to Nigeria, they couldn't even do it? But they've done Afro Nation in Ghana back to back. And then Afro Nation is able to stand in Ghana. But then why they stand in Nigeria? They need, when you think about all of these things and you ask yourself, what did they here they see and then they take for granted? There's literally a lot of things here that's like, we take for granted. I'm not going to lie. You can mention like artists who have come to Ghana, done features with our artists, and then from there they've gone and then like flown through the roof. It's just like right now we like Burna Boy and Wizkid, they come Ghana, like they're literally locked in, so they're living like elsewhere. But before, bro, these brothers used to be in Ghana like every year. There were times where like every December you can bet on like one hand that's like, yo, these people are coming to Ghana just because, yeah, Charlie, they find some sort of inspiration for here, some vibe they here and all of that. And I actually like want to tell you guys, bro, this whole politics when it comes to music, this is ours, these people they jack on, I think, nah, bro, man. You are looking at the wrong thing. The thing is right in front of you. You are not seeing it. Some essence there, some vibe there. You know they see. Your own artist self know they see. If your own artist know they see, how you the spectator you do back, how you the industry stakeholder, how you the movers and shakers, how you go see. Like, let's just sit down, like peep the thing very, very well, and then like make the necessary like adjustments, make the necessary decisions. Because bro, the vibe all day, the source all day, bro. Change like. People are sampling like these records. People are sampling like a whole heap of records into their songs, and then right after they do it, it's gone. Quite recently, Childish Gambino even sampled like one of our songs. Way back. It was released in the 60s. And then a Nigerian also released that song in 1970s. But then like a conversation is going on that, yeah, they're nice people with them. Nah, bro. We don't even have to fight it. It just come with receipts, and then also ask yourself that what is they here we know they see, but if they then they see. Then maybe you look at the thing from the bird's eye view, and then maybe you get the answers and what's not. I'm just making you realize that like, yeah, bro, this is what it is. I'm just giving you game. You can choose to take it, you can choose not to take it. My job here is just to give you game. So we out.